Good day to you all and welcome back to Sister Clementina Akinyosotu's channel. In our last episode, we started talking about boundaries. That is one of the foundations of healthy relationship. We talk about boundaries and we started by talking about steps in creating boundaries. And we talk about the number one step, which is, do you even know your boundaries? What are your boundaries? And we were able to give the list of things that are boundaries. And then today now we are moving on to step 2, which is letting your partner know your boundaries. Be able to communicate your boundaries with your partner. You don't have to go and sit down and write boundary number 1, boundary number 2, boundary number 3. No, it's not as if you go there with a checklist that you have to tick and mark and mark and mark. It is not like that. You have to sit down and communicate with your partner. You let them know what you are comfortable with. You let them know what makes you uncomfortable. And you have to be open and be honest with what you are talking about. And some of these things might come up early in your relationship, or they might come later. There is no set time that, okay, it's at the beginning or it's in the middle. Yes, at the beginning, you have to know what type of relationship are we involved in. How far can we go in this relationship? What are the things that we can tolerate in this relationship? And what are the things that we cannot tolerate in this relationship? All those things has to be there from beginning. But you cannot set all the boundaries at the beginning. It's gradually as things are unfolding, more boundaries are being set, while some may even be pulled down. So you should be able to communicate freely. What are your boundaries with your partner? Some of these may come up early and some may come maybe towards the end. And things like maybe when you are in a friendship relationship, are you comfortable with your friends around you, like in your room, in your personal space? Are you comfortable with them? You should be able to communicate this with them early enough so that they will know where they stand with you. And then when your needs are different from that of your partner, have a conversation. Don't just presume that they should know. Yes, for example, let's say, okay, you have a friend that when you go to their house, when you go to visit them, even though you share their room, you don't share personal things like towels and things like that with them. That is for you. Then when they come to your own, they now pick your towel and use. You don't need to make a fuss out of that. You just let them know, oh, sorry, I didn't tell you this before. I'm not comfortable with this type of exchange of materials. So that is what we say material boundary. I'm not comfortable with it. So for the fact that you are comfortable with something does not mean the other person too must be comfortable with it. So you should be able to have that communication. You should be able to explain to them what are the things that you are comfortable with. It may be awkward to them, but as friends, as people in healthy relationship, they will be able to understand what you mean. But having the tough conversation when it's come to setting healthy boundary in healthy relationship, it's very, very important. And you must be able to listen to one another as you speak, as you express yourself. You must be able to say, okay, this is who my partner is, this is who my friend is. That is why we call it healthy relationship, allowing others to be who they are, allowing them to be who they are before you met them. Not that you shift the boundaries. When you talk of unhealthy relationship, this is one of the things you cannot find there. Boundaries are always you always jump boundaries when it comes to unhealthy relationship. But healthy relationship, boundaries are respected, boundaries are obeyed, boundaries are set, and each person know where they start, where they end, and where everything stands. And with that, you are able to grow with each other without being angry with each other. Till I come your way again, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and remain blessed.